The Auckland property market is showing the first faint signs of life in 15 months. The city's largest real estate agency, Barfoot and Thompson, says the number of sales are up and so too are prices and the number of new listings. But the figures are for just 1 month in one region. Despite that, a veteran property investor believes we could be seeing the start of a turnaround. Tony Field reports.
It was a grey, miserable day to be out house hunting in Auckland. But if the figures are to be believed, more people are doing just that.
There are buyers out there and they're still a bit cautious with the price, but they're out there looking at property at the moment.
Barfoot and Thompson sold 559 homes in Auckland last month. That's almost 9% more than the month before. And it's the first time in 4 years February sales were up on the month before. The average price was $512,000, a 3.5% increase on a year earlier. Veteran property investor and consultant Ollie Newland is sceptical about statistics, but thinks there is something to Barfoot's figures.
The clients I'm dealing with report back to me that they're getting far more people through houses they're trying to sell. They're getting multiple offers. They're getting unconditional sales. So hopefully this is not just a blip, but a sign of better things to come.
It will be next week before we know whether the stronger activity in Auckland is mirrored across the country.
From what I understand, around the country this month, certainly a lot more sales activity and certainly listing activity.
We've got to just look at it with caution, but we're also optimistic that things have levelled out.
Newland says the recovery is starting with cheaper properties.
And many people are coming to the conclusion that buying is almost as cheap as renting. And so I think that's a lot of where the demand is coming from. Also, I think people are getting used to the shock and horror of the global crisis, and they're saying, well, the sun is still coming up tomorrow morning, we better get on with it.
And cheaper interest rates are helping.
I think if the current situation doesn't get any worse and we don't have any more major shocks out there, I think we're very close to the bottom of the market now. There may be another 5 or 10% wobble, but it depends what sort of property you're talking about.
1 month doesn't make a trend.
Real estate agents say 3 or 4 months of solid sales are required before it will be clear the market is recovering. Tony Field, 3 News.